What up humans, Karumi here, and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the Marksman, Claude. Claude has slow buff, summon, blink, and burst skills. Our Thief Lord's partner, Claude, is a Marksman hero. I consider Claude as a direct combat hero, since his ultimate is more effective when you are in the center of team fights. He also has his monkey, Dexter, to assist him in battle. Now, let me share some tips and tricks on how to use Claude based on my experience. I will also teach you some combos and techniques on the latter part of this bootcamp. But before that, let me explain his skills one by one for further understanding. Claude's passive, battle side by side, lets Dexter deal basic attack every time Claude does basic attacks. Dexter's basic attack deals 30% of Claude's physical damage, including his bonus attacks. Dexter also enjoys bonus attack effects from items, such as Demon Hunter's Sword. Dexter can also deal critical damage depending on your items. More attack speed means more number of attacks for Claude and Dexter as well. So make sure to focus also on attack speed items to abuse Dexter's extra basic attacks. Claude's first skill, Art of Thievery. Let him steal movement and attack speed from enemies hit by the skill. He buffs himself with the stolen attack and movement speed. He steals movement speed up to 45% depending on its level. That means, enemies are also slowed when hit by this skill. He also steals attack speed up to 20% depending on its level. This also means the attack speed of the enemies hit by this skill becomes slower. The speed bonus of Claude is doubled when stealing speed from enemy heroes. Art of Thievery also deals damage as well to enemies on the area of effect. The duration of the stolen speed will last for a few moments, or 6 seconds. In terms of summon and mobility, Claude's second skill, Battle Mirror Image, might help you on that. Claude can summon a mirror image of Dexter which deals basic attacks on a specific area. The mirror image has 100% of Dexter's physical damage. Not only that, he also gains the bonus attack effects from items. You may notice that you can activate the skill again. When you activate the skill, Claude will switch places with the mirror image. You can also reactivate it again after a few moments to switch places again with the mirror image. You can switch places with the mirror image as long as the mirror image is still present. The mirror image lasts for 5.5 seconds on the field. In addition, you can outsmart enemies with this skill. We will discuss about the tips and tricks later for this skill. Claude's ultimate skill, Blazing Duet, unleashes a barrage attack with Dexter. Claude and Dexter deals continuous damage to the surrounding area for 3 seconds. Each hit is considered a basic attack which triggers the effect of his basic attack. That means, items with special effects are also triggered per hit. Claude gains a small amount of shield upon using this skill. Bonus attack speed will also increase hit rate. Minions will receive 400% damage from this skill. There are so many items that you can buy for Claude. In my opinion, you can consider Swift Boots for Claude. Swift Boots grants additional attack speed and move speed. It can help you deal more damage with faster attack speed, since Dexter assists you on each basic attack. Buying attack items, such as Demon Hunter's Sword, can boost your damage massively. This item gives you additional physical attack and attack speed. Its unique passive deals 10% of target's current HP as additional physical damage. This is pretty explosive since Dexter and the mirror image also acquires this unique passive. But wait, there is more. Your ultimate is also boosted with this unique passive. Now, just imagine how explosive Claude and Dexter could be with this item. I can also suggest items, such as Corrosion Sight, to slow down your target. This grants additional physical attack, movement speed, and attack speed. Each basic attack to an enemy gives you a 50% chance on slowing them by 40%. It also grants additional 8% attack speed per hit which stacks up to 5 times. The effect lasts for 3 seconds. Buying Berserker's Fury is also recommended. This item gives him additional physical attack, critical chance, and critical damage. Claude, Dexter, and the mirror image can deal critical damage. Now again, just imagine how explosive you could be with crit damage along with Dexter and his mirror image. You can also consider Blade of Despair for additional physical attack and additional move speed. Blade of Despair's unique passive grants additional damage if the enemy being attacked has health lower than 50%. This can be a good match with his ultimate skill, along with Dexter as well. You might also want to consider Malefic Roar to have additional physical penetration. Given that his ultimate is considered as basic attack, this item can pierce through the enemy's armor. Given that his ultimate is considered as basic attack, this item can pierce through the enemy's armor. The item's build for Claude really depends on the enemy's lineup, so make sure to read each item's description so you can adapt in-game. One of the best spell to be used on Claude is Flicker. You can use it to either jump inside team fight to use your ultimate skill or escape death. This can be useful if you can't use your second skill to blink away from enemies. You can also use Inspire to gain additional attack speed. More attack speed means more damage for you in Dexter. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the Custom Marksman Emblem set. Custom Marksman Emblem could provide extra stats according to your needs as a marksman. Set Fatal to its max level because it can give you extra crit chance. Higher crit chance will give you higher chance to deal critical damage. Setting Swift to max level will provide additional attack speed. Higher attack speed deals more number of physical attacks to enemies. That again means more attack for you in Dexter. Get Weakness Finder to have a 20% chance to slow enemies. The effect will reduce target's movement speed by 90% and attack speed by 50%. This effect has a 2-second cooldown. For me, it's the best thing to get. Why? Because the enemies can soak into his and Dexter's damage for a longer time. Set Art of Thievery to max level first. Prioritizing Art of Thievery makes the stolen speed higher. That means you can be more powerful with more speed stolen. Prioritize Battle Mirror Image less since Art of Thievery is the skill you need to deal lots of damage. Upgrading this skill will only decrease the cooldown for this skill. Always upgrade his ultimate skill when available for upgrading. You can either start with the mid or bottom lane. This will give you the chance to farm better. You can use your second skill to scout enemies in the bush. This will let you know if an enemy is preparing for an ambush. Make sure you aim your first skill perfectly as much as possible. This will be helpful in team fights because it slows down enemies. This also boosts your attack and movement speed massively. In terms of chasing enemies, I usually follow a combo for Claude. Just summon the mirror image near the enemy's location and activate it. By activating it, it lets you blink near the enemy's location. After that, use your first skill to slow down enemies. Then do a little of basic attack while waiting for your second skill's cooldown. Repeat that combo until the enemy is dead. You can also use your ultimate in between that combo. Just summon your second skill inside the team fight, then activate it. Now, use your ultimate skill and see how the enemy's health turn into dust. In terms of escaping death, your second skill can also be the real deal. I tried spamming the activation of this skill. I was able to switch with a mirror image for up to 3 times. This can confuse enemies chasing you. Just make sure you check on the duration of this skill. It can kill you if you miscalculate its duration. Use your ultimate skill inside team fights as much as possible because it has a small range. Being inside team fights will let you hit all of the enemies with Dexter. Along with your item effects, this is pretty explosive. This skill also gives you a little amount of shield. This may be a small amount, but it still helps you survive. The cool thing about his ultimate is he can move while using it. On the other hand, the mirror image doesn't dance with you during your ultimate skill. I don't suggest being too aggressive if your enemies have crowd control skills. Claude is not a durable hero since he's a marksman. Being disabled means you cannot cast your second skill for to blink out of danger. You cannot also gain a shield with your ultimate when you are disabled. So make sure your enemies have used their crowd control skills already before jumping into battle. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Claude. This video just guides you on how to use Claude the Kurumi way. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Claude. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to my channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. Cheers.